Hello, we're back. Hopefully. Only Alex is here right now, just waiting for
We
everybody
have
else
arrived.
to
We,
join.
we must find the hot dust bunny voiced by Cerberus.
The
Or
what?
Erica Lit. The dust bunny. Is that what we're looking for?
Oh yeah, we are looking for the dust bunny. Oh, the new uh thing of the.
I just found out she shares a VA with Cerberus from Genshin.
Damn, that's crazy. I like how I just like didn't know what to put in for like representing the nest, so I just put in Kusaka from fucking Kamen Rider. All right, me and you will just continue while we wait for them, I think. Is that a good
Yeah,
idea?
that's fine. Yeah.
But you just called me darling, so...
Shush now. That wasn't no nickname. That was a pleasantry. Consider yourself lucky. I'm not sure how much more talking I can do right now. I got work to take care of.
What is it to you? What is it you
Did you
do?
just ask your water heater what she does?
I mean, I guess I did.
It's okay, sweetness. I'm just having some fun. But I do need to get back to work. Washford's about to kick on and Daisuke needs a bit of a push.
Daisuke from mouthwashing, that overrated walking simulator?
I need some time with River to make sure she's ready to go.
Welcome
Oh,
back,
Max.
Max. Sounds like hard. I'll come by later then.
I'll hold you to that. See you around.
It is bedtime.
Okay.
Dorian looms over you, arms crossed over his broad chest. He seems almost...
Hold on. Okay, so Boone's still online. Oh, she's playing Deltarune. Okay, do we want to wait for Boone before we continue this part?
I mean, they're probably gonna be on Delta for a while.
Yeah.
So
All
we're
right.
waiting for them. Oh, you can ping them. I think you already did that.
I'll do it again. I'm putting in the buzzword. Listen, okay? I assume she'll see the word mirror and be like, "Oh, the hot mirror guy," and run right in. It's not working. Oh, it worked! It worked! It worked! It worked! The bait worked!
Huh?
smug about blocking their way to Dawn.
Oh no, like I was saying, like fucking busy devil.
Ah.
Hello, mate. Let me give you a tip. When you see me with my arms crossed like this, it means you're not getting through.
What might it take to uncross them, I wonder?
Keith? Is it really you?
Hello, old friend. It is me, all right.
Where on earth have you been?
I've been tucked away with my thoughts, you might say.
I never knew why you left.
I am so sorry I never said goodbye. I never had the chance.
Well, I've missed you.
Hold up, he's blushing. He's gay.
I've missed you too.
No, oh my
Yay!
god, no.
And I am back to stay.
And obviously Keith tops because, you know, Key's always going to door into locks, you know.
Come here and give me a hug, won't you?
I could never resist you.
Dorian and Keith curl their arms around each other, fitting
Aww.
together as perfectly as, well, a key and a lock.
And just like that, door is open.
You two seem like lovers.
We've tried that.
Indeed.
It did not really work out.
I prefer
I
to
see.
cherish the fact that it led to our friendship.
Quite
Oh,
so.
okay, so they aren't gay, they're just friends. Maybe we can be friends, Keith.
Why, I would love that. I rather think we would do well together, you and I.
Nice.
I have 10 empathy. You've been caught red-handed showing feelings for an almost human nature. I've got 10 of everything. You don't quite get humor yet. Why the fuck is there candy? Let's see what's in store in the attic.
Yeah.
In you go, mate.
So what are we gonna do with the key? Because, like, we should be able to...
I mean, there's Mini Dorian, and there might be a few other.
Didn't he just
fuckers.
fly away?
Yes.
Just flew away. No, there you go.
What? Hold on.
Wait.
I think he went into his own box.
Oh yeah, he has a box. He has a box where he sleeps. Got cobwebs, a safe. Ah, okay then. The dust bunnies have to be up here, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not really sure.
Definitely. I mean, if it's not up here, where is he?
Maybe.
Fucking assholes right there. We're not talking to the lights.
Have you checked the living room?
No, but I would figure the attic would have the dust.
I mean, fair. Yeah, that's a fair assumption.
Yeah, let's go
Or a
downstairs.
basement. But like we don't have a basement, I think.
Oh, there's the time capsule. I don't know where the dust bunnies are. Also, this isn't really an attic, because an attic is, you know, another floor up. Anyways, let's...
You are persistent, aren't
Oh,
you?
it's the vents!
I'll be damned
Yay.
if it isn't another quality of yours I admire. It wearies me and saddens me to keep saying no, but no. Please, not here, okay? Meet me somewhere else. Anywhere else. Any of the greats in your home. Downstairs from here. Come to any of them, and I will be there. We can talk there. All right?
Okay, I hear you. I'll talk to you there. Enough of this. Just show yourself.
I've already told you no. I told you what to do, how to speak
That's
with me.
what it says.
I will not show myself. Some circus animal on a leash trotted out into a claustrophobic arena. What, so you can jeer? So you can point? I tell you, I won't.
I would never jeer and point, Hector.
Wouldn't you? They all do. I have. Never mind. Talk about an argument for nothing. If you leave now, we'll never have to know if you know yourself well enough to be truthful with me about it. If you would truly leave me in peace, then leave me now. Come back to the Greats and I will be there.
Fine, greats it is. Loser. Guessing these are all the box lady.
Yeah.
Window. So we got a
Let me
Plain.
special internet go.
Aren't there at least one of the boxes that have items in it? I wonder if that is something different.
A colourfully dressed board gamer beams at you.
Oh.
But even though his expression is ostensibly friendly, something about his energy is a little off. His smile is a little too wide. His stare a little too
For the
intense.
boy hair.
You feel rather like a mouse that's just been spotted by a bored house cat.
Why a gee gosh golly and a hi-de ho! I'm Parker, the board games, and away we go!
Oh, Jesus. You seem to be a lot.
Oh, Oh boy, I certainly am. I got all sorts of proclivities.
What the fuck does that mean?
Want to hear my favorite thing?
Is it board games?
Nope. You'd think, but then I'd be awful full of myself, wouldn't I? My favorite thing is rules. If you want any sort of relationship with me, good or bad, we have to go through the rules. Want to hear them as they pertain to me? As they pertain to my whole deal and how this is gonna turn out?
Sure.
Glorious! In order to achieve a relationship with me, you must play these board games 3. If you beat me or unseat me, more chances for
Please
love
play
will greet
Uno.
me. At the end, I roll a die to achieve a status. This, in the end, will be our dating apparatus.
So our relationship is just up to chance.
Ultimately, yes. But your actions
Definitely.
during each game can change the weight of the die. The more you win, the more chances to love me.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what if I want you to hate me?
Then lose, silly. Meet me here next time for our first game, Sandyland!
I'm scared.
Oh, don't be scared. I only bite a little.
Oh.
I love biting things very much.
Parker bears his
Thanks.
teeth
Oh,
at you,
okay.
clacking them together in a horrifying way. He's joking, probably, but it is unnerving.
This is definitely going to be the holiday woman.
Her name is Holy.
A marble Adonis regards you with a critical gaze, completely unembarrassed to be wearing so little in your presence.
I wonder who this
Gestures
is.
to the room around you, wrinkling his sculpted nose.
White.
Oh, a preponderance
Very
of
white man.
dust.
Critical gay?
Oh,
No, that would be the word.
Art.
I'm so glad you're here. As the owner, the curator of this house, I feel this must be brought to your attention. Just look at that. The dust has created almost a cake-like texture. Makes it next to impossible to divine any detail or subtlety the piece may possess.
You just mean it's dirty?
I do. Precisely. It needs a good brushing. Or perhaps a good swiping. Or maybe even a good blowing.
Hey, man. Ha ha ha,
What's What have I said? We were talking about removing dust, brushing, swiping, a good blowing. Oh, oh dear, yes. I heard it that time. Ha! That is titillating, isn't it? Good art can be that, you know. In this context, though, I just meant dust. Blowing as a dust-scattering mechanism. That's all. Whew, dust does whip me into a frenzy. Conservation has certainly entered a lowered state of late, but there is always hope. I am forever an optimist. And a pessimist, actually. Oh, and a nihilist.
Okay,
Hold on,
wait.
wait. Oh. Sorry. I was looking at one of the sprites. Apparently, if apparently you can still see the old price tag. Apparently, it was like $8.
Oh.
This motherfucker's $8. Okay, wait, how can you be all those things?
Excellent query. I am art. All and sundry, great and small, art.
So the concept
I am
of
a
art, like the
towering
concept of
intellectual
literature.
Achievement of profound psycho-spiritual depth. I am a wonderfully ridiculous and whimsical court jester to you, the monarch. I am a passionate, sensual bacchanal. I am a reckless, devil-may-care risk-taker.
He sweeps his arms in a grand gesture, striking a pose that makes him look like the ancient statues he's modeled after.
I am art. Sacred paint. I just love introducing myself. Wasn't that fun?
A little overwhelming, but very cool.
Oh, wonderful. I love being overwhelmed.
Oh yeah, $8.
There's something
And
about
1
losing
cent.
control that is really very therapeutic. Not all the time, of course. Even a Jackson Salt Lick has some structure. But speaking of overwhelm, I'm wondering if you might be interested in helping me with a project. I confess myself to be slightly overwhelmed by it.
Yeah, pitch me.
Oh, sports! Such an interesting art form, sports. But no, there are other things to speak of just now. I have fully invested myself in the project of turning this house into a gallery. It is by no means required, but for several reasons, I would love your input and assistance. Would you care to join me? I've never had a co-curator before.
It's my house, so I kind of have to.
That is one way to look at it, I suppose. But who knows? This may turn out to be far more exciting than you seem to expect. Fulfilling, tantalizing, illuminating. I'm glad you'll be with me. I'll just go and prepare. Oh, the art of action.
Want the dust bunny. I need one of you to, like, search up real quick where the fuck the dust bunny is.
Okay, apparently looked by the couch in the living room, like I. Something to do with the pillows, I think.
The what?
I can tell you how to get her if you want that. You gotta go to the couch. You don't need to have the data divider on. You should be able to get dust out from under the
There we
couch.
go. Yeah, that'll do it.
Where?
There it is. The little fuck.
You see a curvy, grey-haired beauty dressed in an outfit reminiscent of a famous old gentleman's...
Okay, I love this design. This is pretty smart. I love it.
Hold on, I gotta go open my door.
Yeah, same bird.
Yeah!
Yes,
Love you too!
I gotta work on my tier list here for this game real quick.
What?
I'm probably gonna make like a tier list on this game.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness, that is bright. Startled me a bit there, honey.
I mean, it's a little bit Playboy Bunny.
I mean, it's a dust bunny.
Oh,
What do you expect?
It's country.
Sorry.
It's all right. My name's Dolly, and I'm a dust bunny. I live under this big old couch. Howdy.
She's adorable. She's goober. She's goober core.
Well, I live lots of places. I suppose you could say I'm a bunny of the world.
And she's country.
The floors of the world, at least. And this here's my little companion, Lint Eastwood.
She holds the little creature up.
No.
We love Lint East Yorp. Ew, you're literal filth. That's so cool. That's like a
Finer
clump of
point on it,
dust.
why don't you, honey?
Apologies, I've just never met such a gorgeous grime before.
My stars. I didn't know I had a sweet talker on my hands. I'll be honest with you. Flirting isn't my love language. I'm a bunny who is more than she appears.
Can I ask you something personal?
Getting to know you time already? Alright, I'm game. What's on your mind?
I heard once that dust is mostly made of sloughed off skin cells. Dust is the same as dirt in mine. I love dust, can't get enough.
Now that's what I'm talking about! Listen, I just got out from under that couch, so let me stretch these dusty gams and hop around a bit. I'll be right here warming myself by the fireplace if you want to come back through sometime. I'd sure like to see you again.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now we need to sleep. Hup to, hup to, hup to, hup to, hup to, hup to.
During the week. Oh, no, it's Wednesday. What am I talking about?
I wonder if there's other stuff that I can interact with that I haven't yet.
Water?
Okay, yeah, interacting with the sink does that.
Can you date water though?
Probably not.
You wonder for a moment if your sink has overflowed, but that's not it at all. There's just a being made of water standing before you. She's ethereally beautiful, but there's something hard to pin down in her gaze.
I mean, her design
It
is
almost feels
absolutely
like she's
fucking
watching
fantastic,
your
but
every
like,
move,
I didn't
waiting to
thought
see what you'll
that
do.
it was that you actually could date with
Hi,
water.
honey. You looking to cook something? Wash your hands?
No, actually, here to see you.
Me? What could you possibly want with little old me?
Little.
Please,
I mean,
tell me if there's anything I can do for you.
Nothing in particular. Maybe I could get your name?
What do you need my name for, cutie? There's plenty of more exciting things we could talk about.
I've never been a big fan of mystery. Tell me your name. It's not asking. Oh, no, wait.
Hide? What the hell have I got to hide?
I didn't mean that option.
60% me. Who's hiding anything?
I always thought it was 70%.
That statistic is incorrect. Guess the mystery had to end sometime. I'm River.
Oh, that's nice.
And
then-
God damn, the outfit!
Yeah, it's like one of those giant ball gown dresses. I love it. Just River? No last name?
Just River. Like, chair.
Chair?
Chair. World famous pop star, known for her #1 hit, Belief.
Oh my god. Oh, that one. That sounds strangely familiar, and yet...
She's an icon. Just ask anyone. You know, the best thing about Cher is she's always changing her look through the decades. She always knew just what we wanted to see and served it to us. I really admire that about her.
You wish you could be someone else? She has range. She has the range. It's never too late to... She has the range, darling.
She does. I wish I did too. Is there a version of me you like best? Water? Steam? Ice? Some form in between?
Of course there is.
Of course? Oh god. Don't tell me now. I'll just be thinking about it all the time.
River wasn't exactly holding your gaze before, but she seems intensely uncomfortable now. She looks everywhere but at you.
Look, I've been here way too long. If you don't need anything from me, I'm going to go.
Aww.
Please wait.
She is gone.
Oh, I feel bad. Alright, bye-bye. Bye-bye, water. Goodbye.
Bye-bye,
Jesus,
River.
Mert. Okay, I think we...
Mert has a valid crash out right now.
Wait, I'm not even
No.
looking. Hold up, I need to see Mertz crash out. Jesus Christ, bro's going to Awooga for fucking water.
Wait, isn't that gonna be
If it is, we insult him.
them?
Oh,
Yeah.
look.
Kill yourself.
I don't
Kill
have
yourself,
time
kill
for
yourself,
rampages.
kill yourself,
Fuck
kill.
you.
Ugh, bye.
Bye.
Oh, wow, okay, so you don't even get a chance to talk to him.
Good.
That actually kind of sucks, because it locks you out of stuff. Because, let me see. Because, like, he has 3 picture things. Undo a hate ending with Lux using Charm. By accident, speak with... Oh, so if I get my Charm up, I can... Wow. You need 100 Charm. 100, I think that's, like, Sass. That's fucking...
Yeah.
We don't like them.
Yeah.
A leather-clad dominatrix stares you down, radiating disdain. She looks at you like you're the dirt beneath her feet.
There we go.
Mert is in chat going, even better!
Hello, you pathetic, worthless little wretch. Disgusting, you worm.
Oh, fuck you.
Whoa
Sweet
there!
change of heart.
My content aware has given me a tickle. Sophia here is a dominatrix, and she's gonna put you in some pretty dominating scenarios. You cool with that? Or you wanna skip it?
Do we want to do this or no?
Their call.
Well, I want, like, the group vote. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. I'm sorry. God damn. I guess go ahead with it. That's my hand ring.
So we got one vote for yes. Boone, what do you think? Yes or no?
It's not my type of stuff.
Boone's a no. Alex, what do you think? Mert, what do you think? Mert thinks he can fix her. The theme is really good. Alright, yeah, we're okay with this.
On with the show.
I do not recall asking anyone for your presence. So indulge me. What gives you the misguided confidence to stand here before me, wasting my time?
Heck, I just like meeting new people.
How tedious.
I don't know, I've met some really cool people. Do you know Randy?
No. Luckily, I don't know Randy. Listen, Wretch. We obviously haven't met before, so I want to be clear. Going forward, you will address me as Mistress, if you wish to continue this conversation. Is that understood, Wretch?
Sure, whatever, mistress. I guess. Oh, okay, so we're just doing this shit now. Okay.
Very good. Now I know what you're thinking.
You know what, Mert? I'm putting you on the spot. You get to choose all the dialogue options.
Perfectly successful safe like myself throw away her prosperous and fruitful career in the burgeoning vault industry to become a mistress to all the lost, pathetic, and broken creatures of this world.
Mert, make a choice. 1, 2, or 3.
I knew our organizer voice actor summer is Laura Post.
Yes, I'm predominantly a safe. This has been very clearly established.
Fuck me? Okay, then fine. I'll choose the dialogue
It's a
options.
lifestyle choice. Can we please move on?
No, like he was.
No, he said what?
Oh, well, womp womp. Sorry.
Tell me, Wretch, do you know what a safe is good at?
One.
An acceptable, if asinine, answer. But the one thing a safe is good at, tantalizingly good at, is keeping things locked away. Valuables, memories, and very often, secrets. Deep, dark, very dirty secrets. The kind of secrets that everyone secretly longs for, aches for, but diligently keep hidden far from everyone, even if necessary.
Mert thinks Mert thinks he can fix her.
Do you have any dirty little secrets like that, Wretch?
Alright, goddamn, Jesus.
I definitely do now. The cops couldn't prove anything, and neither will you.
Underestimate me at your own peril. You intrigue me, Wretch, in the way a drowning kitten might intrigue a jaguar. So sad, helpless, and ultimately pathetic. You possess a feebleness that instinctually repulses me. Yet if I save you, the only question is, do I waste my precious time letting you serve me? Or do I leave you to drown in your own ineptitude? And yet it'd save me from having to listen to your endless whining. God, your insolence is irritating. And yet, against my better judgment, and because things have been so frightfully boring lately, I'll allow you the opportunity to serve me. You should count yourself extremely lucky. Not everyone is given such an incredible, life-altering opportunity. And rarely do I make this offer to worms as painfully tragic as yourself.
Free.
Well, legally it has to be free. This isn't Europe.
How do you know? You're just a safe. It might be, but continue.
And who knows? Perhaps in the end, you may even have the opportunity to open up my chassis. That is, if you are skillful enough to figure out the combination.
There's no conversation. I just have to fall in love with you. Your mother's maiden name. Fuck it.
Careful. You're getting very far ahead of yourself, wretch. I don't open up my chassis for just anyone. And especially not for someone as pathetic as you. Apologize for your insolence or face your punishment.
Ooh, what kind of punishment? Nah. Nah.
Very good. Your mistress is pleased. Okay. It sounds like you're willing to do the necessary emotional work to take this relationship seriously. In that case, be back here tomorrow to fill out all the paperwork.
What?
There's some important grounds we need to firmly establish.
Not a job application! No!
But once we get that out of the way, I'll open up your dirty little mind to fantasies you dare not even whisper. Now,
Interesting.
affirm that you are my compliant, needy little wretch.
No.
Again. Like you'd unquestioningly do. Tell me that you're my compliant, needy little wretch.
Aye, Captain. I can't say that with a straight face, but I'll be back anyways. Wait, should I choose this option?
Yeah, do number one for the funny.
Then I will see you back here tomorrow, wretch. Do not keep me waiting.
Funnily enough, you don't have to come back tomorrow, because I don't think, like...
A flowering beauty waves at
Oh,
you,
she
her
looks
radiant smile.
nice.
I like her.
closer. Abundant plastic foliage frames her pretty face, and a little inanimate hummingbird rests on her shoulder. She looks rather like a fairy tale princess, and the delicate way she carries herself does nothing to belie that impression.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, hi! I'm Prissy. You probably already know that. It's polite to introduce yourself, though. So hi!
Oh shoot, that's right. I forgot. The Amazing Digital Circus episode 5 is out.
Nobody gives a shit about that. We're fucking the plant.
There's like 3 things that come out this today. Yeah, freaking email, digital
Yeah,
circus,
to for
K-pop.
Betty has to be there.
I mean, it came out like at like around an hour ago, I think. Or like.
Because I was sitting here, imagining how wonderful and helpful it would be if someone was suddenly standing there, like exactly where you are. And then boom, here you are, like magic.
So my mere presence is the answer to a prayer. Sweet.
Yeah! Well, no, I mean kind of. You're definitely great. Probably. But in my imagination, the person standing where you're standing also did stuff.
Man, I love doing stuff. Oh man, now I gotta do something.
Don't worry, it's totally easy. For you. Impossible for me. Easy for you. We can get into why that's annoying at a later date. I need you, please, to flirtalize me.
Hey, yo!
I'm sorry, you what? I'm in no idea what that is.
I get your confusion. It's totally understandable. Here's the thing. I am a plant. Yes.
Yes.
You look plant-like, yes.
Plant-like? I mean, what that isn't a plant looks plant-like. I suppose paintings of plants look plant-like, or those big plastic hanging privacy curtains that are supposed to look like walls of ferns, that's plant-like. Oh no. Are you telling me that I look like that? That I look fake? You know, actually, now that I've asked, I take it back, because I don't want you to answer that. I already know the answer. I don't like it very much. Just in case you hadn't already deduced this, I am made of plastic.
You? No.
I know. It is the great, confusing injustice of my young life. Even saying that word. Plastic. Ugh. Anyway, I am made of plastic. I would really rather not be made of plastic. I would rather be a real plant. I want to grow. I want to reach for the sun. And I want to feel the photosynthesis in my leaves. Right now, I mostly feel dust in that Labreeze, your room is clean now, smell good spray. Which doesn't actually smell that great, if I'm being honest.
How does Flirtalizer fit into all this?
Flirtalizer! Right, yes, thank you! See? Keeping me on track. You're already the perfect person to help me. The Flirtalizer is the result of months of dedicated study on my part to find a substance that will, drumroll please, make me real.
Prissy presents you with a green jug, covered in pictures of flowers aggressively mugging into the camera.
Flowey the
This
flower.
is about what you expected from something called Flirtalizer.
Real? Like, real live plant?
Really. Cells, leaves, the whole 9 yards.
And you'll die in like 3 days, because I doubt the protagonist is gonna take care of a plant.
I've done so much
Well, we
research.
choose to.
I can't even tell you. And this is the answer. The gold standard for making plastic into chlorophyll. I just need you to give me a good dousing right at the roots and then stand back and watch the magic.
I really don't think that's gonna work. No way, really? This is very cool and exciting.
That's exactly what I said when I discovered it. I mean, those exact words. We're so in sync. This is awesome. So you'll do it. Flirtalize me?
Oh no, definitely not. Oh man, we could crush your dreams right at the last second.
Yes! Oh my gosh! This is the most exciting day ever! I'm ready. So it says on the directions,
Prissy reads off the back of the container of Flirtalizer.
douse liberally and with abandon, no such thing as too much, couple
Yeah,
each
she's
dose
cool.
with a body wiggle, or the recitation of a favorite herb for added potency.
Oh, a spell, perfect. It'll work without the wiggling though, right?
Oh, for sure. Yes. I think so. Let's try it and see.
Do all three.
You spray Prissy from head to toe with the Flirtalizer, punctuating each spray with a wiggle of your backside. When you're done, you cap it all
Wait, are we
with some
fucking
recitation
twerking?
of the most delicious herb you know.
Yes! Throw it back!
I think there's
Oh,
some
no.
strong tingly sensation. The spell you are casting definitely gets my vines all twisted up.
You take a moment to inspect Prissy. She looks a bit shinier, but otherwise the same as before.
Do I look different? I don't feel different. I mean, I feel wetter, but that's probably just from all the dousing. What do you think? Do you see anything?
Are you sure about that?
Sure, it did everything. I don't think it did anything.
It's okay. I'm okay. This was a result of a lot of research and a lot of investment. Like, heart investment. But it's okay, because it was also my first real attempt, and all great endeavors have failure before they have success.
Yeah, positivity!
I'll try again.
Here we go.
Would you be willing to help me again?
And let's go on a case-by-case basis. Totally, you're fine.
Thanks. Well, I better go dry off. Don't want to risk mold and mildew.
I love that you do have the complete option to just be an asshole to everybody. Nobody is safe from my rudeness. It's gonna be
Great.
her again. Man, how many objects have we talked with?
Wait, Prissy's voice actor, her last name is Please. Like, it's literally just the word please.
We've only met 60 out of 102.
God damn.
I feel like there's one. I
We
feel
need
like
to find
there's an
Hatsune
entire
Miku.
room- I feel like there's an entire room that you've missed.
It's all tennis rackets. Something like a tennis racket, something sports related.
Yeah, I know where the tennis rackets are, and there's like the salt and pepper shaker, but I want Hatsune Miku.
Absolutely.
So, like, tell me if you guys see anything anime. Jean-Luc Pisseur, my god.
I mean, if I had to guess, he's somewhere in your room.
Maybe we can interact with the racket. Yeah, because it's on the second floor.
Let's see, anything in here? Oh. There's, it's gotta be somewhere.
That's the closet right here. Yeah, this is.
Yeah, I know where the tennis rackets are. I know that. I don't want the tennis rackets right now. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
Stop having sex in my closet. Okay, somebody do a Google of where to find fucking...
I mean, do you want me to tell you?
Hold on. What number is she? Number 70. Somebody tell me where I find her.
I know for sure she is a poster. It's a personification of a poster.
So we need to look for some kind of poster. Can you find out where the poster is located?
Are you thinking of leaving? It isn't anything to be ashamed of. It can be quite stifling in here.
Hold on, wait, we can get a bad ending here.
There could be any number of more exciting. Do you stay? Or
Leave.
Without a second glance, you open the door and leave this tiny...
Okay, let's go talk. Wait, no, Eddie, no.
No worry, he just did it for the...
Yeah, I just want to see what happens.
He just gets shot.
And so you leave your home for the first time in what feels like weeks. Though the Date Theaters helped you find a bold way of meeting new friends, you figure that the world outside can offer a greater variety of people. You touch the grass outside your home, and it feels sweetly chill with dew. This feels like the best decision you could have made. You resolve to live a life outside, unconcerned with the silly espionage play you seem to have unwittingly found yourself in. And then, the very instant you feel safe, comfortable, and happy, David Most's band of data drones pinpoint your location. You peacefully give him his precious Date Theaters back, assured that they will be made available to the rest of the world, as soon as he finds a way to make them profitable. After all, what's the worst that could happen? Your life, unchanged, is full of wonderful things to do. The Date Theaters are simply someone else's problem now.
Oh, that wasn't a worse ending.
Touch grass is the name of the achievement I just got.
Nice.
Smarts level, naive, bumbling, aloof, dull.
Okay, I know how they get the anime girl now. If you want me to tell you.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can be found in your bedroom after you realize 10 characters. Sam will give her to you as a gift.
Hold on, wait, what?
Sam, after you realize 10 characters, Sam will give you her. He'll give you
Oh.
the anime girl to bring to life.
Okay, so we need to, like, do that magic bullshit thing.
Yeah, you need to do it like 10 times. It said, realize 10 characters, and Sam gives you her.
Alright, well then. Fuck it.
It's possible you even have her right now.
You're back. Sorry if I'm a little groggy. You just caught me right in the middle of rebooting. I don't know why, but rebooting always takes forever after a new OS update. Have you ever noticed that?
No.
Well, it takes forever, I assure you. And it's not just the rebooting that's arduous. The whole upgrade process always takes so much out of you. It's exhausting. Remember the last time you upgraded my operating system? From Atlantic City to Newark?
Of course, I got a commemorative tattoo.
Burned into my diodes. That upgrade was supposed to make everything run much more efficiently. At least that's what the commercial promised. No one has ever regretted a move from Atlantic City to Newark, was the marketing tagline.
Hilarious.
I thought so too. But then, after the install, half of my applications wouldn't even open anymore, and the other half were crashing incessantly. That was a rough few months. Don't you agree?
Yeah, that was rough.
But I know from lurking in the Valdivian forums that they've comprehensively debugged this new update. So this time it's going to be different.
Hopefully it was worth me deleting my fanfic.
At the very least, I can promise, yes. Everything is going to be absolutely perfect. And in just a few more minutes, you'll finally get to meet the new, improved Mac. My processors are all computing at an accelerated speed just thinking about it.
That's... Oh my god, we could just friend zone her immediately.
And I love hearing your enthusiasm. Ooh, it's almost ready. Just a few more seconds. At least that's what the progress bar says. And we both know the progress bar never lies.
Oh, I get it. Don't quit your day job. You're so funny.
I can't help it. Being around you brings out the best in me. By the way, have you given any thought to what you want to do together? You know, after you meet the new, upgraded me?
So many ideas, but I'd love to hear yours. I don't know, Oktoberfest!
Well, I was thinking we could visit some very naughty websites together.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, she's a pervert.
Maybe
Yeah,
we
I
could
forgot
spend
about
some
that
time
part.
Writing some documents? Replace some of that fanfic of yours with some steamy new stories? Of the NSFW variety, of course.
Betty, no. God damn it, stop.
She's a gooner! No! Oh, I'd love that. I don't have processors, but I get your drift. Sure.
Hold on, I have a better idea. Check in chat.
No! No! We're not killing the computer woman!
Oh, I bet that you would. I bet that makes your processors positively overheat.
I'm fucking the computer.
Oh my gosh, it's done! It's finally installed!
I'm sticking in the 4090!
Why the fuck did that turn you into the Green Goblin for a fucking sec? I'm so excited! Huzzah!
Sorry. It's the
Jack looked at you
Spider-Man
with
come out to
vulnerability in their
fuck.
green eyes. They truly looked like a new computer. They were beautiful before, but they truly shine now.
Well, what do you think of the new me? Be honest.
Oh, Mac, you're absolutely stunning.
Wow, you're right. You know, this upgrade really is something. I mean, I knew it'd be impressive, but this is really impressive, if you know what I mean.
I'm salivating.
I don't blame you. It's incredible.
Is the stream lagging on your end?
Internally, I'm processing information so much faster
It is good
and
for
so
you.
much more efficiently. It's like my mind has achieved a level of enlightenment far beyond what I could even imagine previously. Here, ask me
Okay.
a question. Any question.
What is the meaning of life? Is there a God? How many marshmallows can I fit into my mouth?
I would love to answer that for you, but the knowledge would no doubt drive you to madness.
You don't know that.
Oh, but I do know that. That's how good this upgrade is. And I can now see that you were indeed wearing a fantastic red shirt this whole time.
Ah, yes. The shirt. The red shirt. The red DLC shirt. From the DLC. The red shirt.
Moving on to my appearance. Wow. This operating system is sleek, exquisite, and downright sexy. Let's be honest. This is a user interface that is just begging to be interfaced by as many users as possible. Am I right?
So you're saying you want to see other objects instead of me, huh?
Of course, I still only have diodes for you.
Yeah, that's what I
was
thought.
just thinking that maybe, in order to fully commit to each other, it'd be healthy for our ultimate emotional connection if we spent some time seeing others.
Nah.
Don't you agree?
Wait, what?
Through the experience of being intimate with others, ultimately, I think we'd learn more about what we truly need in a partner. And armed with that insight, we could return to this relationship with the tools and experience necessary to ensure an optimal romantic outcome.
I don't like it, but I'll deal.
Wonderful! I think this is an exceptional plan. We'll spend a little time apart, interfacing with other individuals, and then we'll reconvene back together. I think that experience will be extremely beneficial in determining our ultimate compatibility. And if nothing else, it'll give you some time to work on a new, more elevated fanfic of yours.
Yes, the fan.
Do we have a concordance?
Okay.
You are the absolute. Enjoy your little sojourn in the offline world.
Damn. When do we gotta see that fucking cat again? Where is that bastard? Okay, so we gotta go at... What? Oh. Okay, I guess I need to talk to Skylar.
Hey, how's your day going? Forging some new relates? That's short for relationships. I think about this stuff a lot.
I'm having a freaking blast!
Oh, yes, yes! I knew I was good for something. How about a nice menu? I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's chat about you. Can I realize you, Skylar?
Oh, no.
Aw, man.
Well, just not yet.
Is this like some quest I have to do now?
Yeah, pretty much. When Franklin Least made me, it was in a sort of a mad, passionate rush of scientific fervor. There were unintended consequences. like realization, which is a good thing.
Yes, definitely.
But one of the issues with realizing an object is that each of us can only leave once our own little purposes are complete. Some of us here still have things to do before we go. I call it unfurnished business.
Clever.
Thank you very much. It's trademarked. Each of us can't become a human if we have unfurnished business. Reasons we need to appear in this house. None of the others know why exactly this is, or what it might be that we need to do. Oh, but I'll always tell you when I see it, and forbid you from realizing that individual. As for me, well, I have the most unfurnished business out of anyone. I have to be here to help everyone else get realized, so I gotta go last.
Oh, okay.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but if you want me realized, you have to get everyone else realized too.
Okay, I see now what my quest is.
You got it. Keep realizing everyone you see, and eventually my unfurnished business will become furnished. Finished.
Okay, so we can't get, like, the quote-unquote true ending of the game until we do everything.
It's me, Tinfoil Hat. Are you there?
Yes.
I'm still receiving data from the Dateviators. Why haven't you brought Skylar to life and destroyed them? I realize all the objects are flirty and super hot, but as long as the Dateviators exist, David will be hunting you. And you don't have a chance. He has a whole island just to practice hunting people.
Jesus!
There's definitely no people hunting going on here, island. Thinks he's so clever, but I'm on to him.
I can't realize her.
You can't realize her? Oh dear. This must be unfurnished business. Undoubtedly from too many reanimation gluons in the plasmonic nanogenerators. Oh, I was afraid of this. My calculations showed it was a possibility, but I didn't realize it was unavoidable.
Can we talk more about... Sorry for the
All
bad
right,
news.
Change of plans. If unfurnished business is inevitable, then you'll need to bring every object to life before you can realize Skylar and destroy the Dateviators. Any question?
Nope.
Good. You shouldn't have a single question about any of this. Regardless, I'm illegally piggybacking off of my neighbor Howard's Wi-Fi, and he just found out. He's only 11, but he's got a black belt in Taekwondo, and he's a real big kid. Realize all the objects, so you can destroy the Dateviators.
Imagine getting bullied by a child. Anyways, I'm guessing that doesn't include the DLCs. Speaking of which, I wonder... Oh, I can close the curtains. Oh, but there are 100. Technically 99 objects, because I assume it won't count the DLC. Oh, man. That's gonna be quite a lot.
A handsome construction worker currently invading your space makes you feel as though you've accidentally wandered into an active building site. He holds up his hands to stop you from going any further, glaring at you as he looks you up and down.
Whoa, whoa! Where do you think you're going?
Closet.
I can't let you in here without the proper PPE. Yeah.
Tony puts his fingers to his mouth and whistles.
Hey, oh, get him out of here!
Hold on a minute. PP what?
Your hard hat, your boots, your high-vis vest. Come on, this is a job site.
Except it's the breaker box closet.
Don't even get me started. Not when Johnny Wannabe next door has got a whole garage to himself. I mean, I'm talking wall-to-wall pegboard, 6 kinds of saws. Oh, and he's got this 12-inch auger. Man, those things go deep.
That lucky bastard.
Man, you're telling me 1%ers, right? Look, all I'm saying is I want a little more space, too. You know, for entertaining.
Host a lot of cocktail parties.
I'm a popular tool. It's always, hi, Tony this, thanks, Tony that, or Tone, my ass is leaking.
What? Please don't tell me who's...
John Lou.
God fucking damn it.
You didn't hear it from me, though. HIPAA.
What's that?
It's when your ass leaks. My fault for using $10 words like incontinence. Anyways, objects need somewhere bigger than this to come see me for what ails them. And, sometimes old Tom might also want to have special company over. You know what I'm talking about, huh?
Tony nods, grinning smugly at you.
Hell yes, I do. Hell yeah, special company makes me break out in hives. I have no idea what you're talking about. Hell yeah!
You know what I'm talking about.
Boone, what are your thoughts on Tony?
I feel alright.
Sure do.
So you telling me you don't get out there romantically?
I have, but it's complicated.
Old Tony knows complicated, but you could probably pull more partners with better digs.
What does that mean?
Well, doesn't exactly scream Randy Andy, does it? A romantic prospect wants to know that you know your way around the toolbox, that you're good with your hands. A fixer. In this place, doesn't exactly show it. Know what I mean? No bells, no whistles, nothing.
Okay, genius, what do you have in mind? I don't know, I think this... I'm pretty handy, I can do it myself.
If it goes anything like that bird bath you tried to build, I can't wait to see it.
It's not my fault the birds flew in before the cement dried. The basin was supposed to leak. It was the artist's statement on the fleeting nature of water. Lots of architecture. It's not my fault.
Yeah, I'd argue it was exactly your fault the birds flew in before the cement dried, but let's leave the past, huh? You just hear me out, okay? A drawbridge.
Like from ye olden times?
Think about it. Your lover pulls up for a date, and the drawbridge lowers to let him in. Pretty freaking impressive, huh?
That is impressive, honestly.
You're damn straight is how I would build it using my tools. No curves in this drawbridge. The flat-looking screwdriver, the pointy star-shaped one, a hammer, and that spearmint gum you've had in here since April.
Please tell me there's a moat. Yeah, that could definitely be a thing. I don't know much about architecture, but I do think this might be a bit beyond the capabilities of a toolbox.
I get it. You're a tough customer, but there's no need to get personal. At least hear the rest of my pitch, huh? Indoor slide. We get rid of the stairs, replace them with a slide. Great to travel from upstairs to downstairs.
What about going from downstairs to upstairs?
Way ahead of you. All us construction guys do this. It's an industry standard. You ready?
Hit me.
Grippy socks.
Sounds super fun and not at all inconvenient. Can I sleep on it?
Of course you can. Just don't take too long. I tend to book out 6 to 8 weeks in advance. Now, how do you feel about indoor pool? Because if we rip out the floor in the living room, we can get you an indoor pool.
Jesus Christ, man. Is that safe? I feel like that's a recipe for electrocution.
Of course it is. But that's what the chewing gum is for. You just stick some of it in the outlet holes, and Viola, it's now all shockproof.
Oh my God.
That concludes my remodeling advice. Now, for the actual dating advice, you're just gonna have to sign up for my workshop.
Workshop. I hope there's a hands-on demonstration.
Oh, you better believe it. I'll be paying real close attention, so you better make sure you're taking notes. I'm gonna make it real easy for you. You wanna take my workshop, all you gotta do is show up. Now, I don't mean to hustle you out of here, but I gotta take lunch. Union rules. But you can come back later and see what we can, help you fix up your romantic affairs.
Alright.
I'll see you around.
God, I don't know who to, talk to next. There's so many options. Trophies? No, wait, that was that guy, I think. Ooh. What do you think, Boone?
I don't know, maybe
I know we have the piano, the globe, the record player.
the globe sounds interesting.
Which one?
The globe.
A red-haired traveler lifts her
Aw.
goggles to peek at you, revealing freckled cheeks and stunning blue eyes. There's a friendly air about her that makes you want to hear her stories.
Now, why, my love, you look some lost. Where you longs to?
By your love?
Sorry. Sometimes my accent comes out when I'm excited. It's made in Newfoundland, you see. This little rock right...
She bends around and points to one of the patches on her jacket sleeves.
here. Friendliest folk you'll ever meet, but the dialect can be a little much for some. I'll try to speak plain for you. Name's Gaia, by the way. So, where are you from?
I'm from City Town.
Oh, that makes sense with that accent I'm hearing on you. It's a right shame, though. See, I got all these countries and rivers and seas on my jacket. It's a collection I've been working on. And I know the names, but I don't really know the places, you know? I mean, heck, I got them all memorized even. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. The works. But without a story behind it, they all feel so far away. You'd think they'd be in arm's reach, considering they're on my sleeves, but it's a brain problem. I just can't pin anything down without context. Without stories, maps are just paper. Dots and lines. The reason I ask where you're from is so I can shape the places in my mind with some kind of meaning. Because right now, it feels a bit like I'm just wearing a big vest of unchecked boxes. Geez, here I go talking your ear off. Sorry about that. It's just, I'm having trouble putting myself out there, and I'm so interested in being out there.
Why can't you just warp around like everybody else seems to do?
I've tried. I want to talk to the others, but I think I must be too forward or something. I skip on up to them and I ask them about themselves, and they just run away.
That can't be. You seem so nice.
It's not about just being nice. I come up to the others so I can ask about them. Get to know them, who they are. But before I can get to the point, I always go spouting off about something or other, like telling them factoids I've heard about what I imagine their home to be. And 9 times out of 10, I'm some level of wrong. And the other time I'm right, but it's in an insulting way. One thing leads to another, and they give me this look. And soon enough, they find an excuse to leave. I'm just bad at it, I guess.
Aww.
Sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I push myself, I'm just going in circles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm working on getting better with people too.
It's hard, isn't it? I can see why you'd need practice for dating. It's just too easy to mess up. You say one wrong thing and poof, they're gone. So frustrating. Sorry, I think
Yeah,
I might
we're only met the
You're
DLC
projecting on your
characters.
situation a little bit. Oh, whoa! I just had the best idea. You're running to the Four Winds, meeting with people and speaking to the others, yeah? I'm sure some of those folks come from other places, right? Travelers, you knows what I'm saying. Why don't you ask them what they're about? Get to know them a little better, figures out they ticks, and come back, we'll have a yarn. Sound good?
Sorry, I didn't catch that exactly.
Speak plain, Gaia, speak plain. Okay, so, you're speaking with objects all over the house. You know how some of us have little labels that say things like made in China or Hecho in Argentina. On the bottom, well, that means those objects are travelers. They come from away.
Speak plain, Gaia.
They're from somewhere else. Somewhere on my jacket. Those are the objects I need to talk to. Those are the ones who can fill out my checklist. This map is uncharted. But if you can bring me back stories from those travelers, then I'd be able to write little notes down here and there, and pretty soon I'll be a bona fide travel guide. It's everything I've ever wanted. And you'll get a chance to practice talking more. Are you shy? I can help. People tell me that I never shut up. I can help you learn to never shut up. Doesn't that sound great?
That'd be perfect.
Right? I'm sure it'll work out. You scratch my cartouche, I'll scratch yours. What do you say, partner? Exploration buddies?
Sure, why not?
Really? Oh, I appreciate it. Really saves me a lot of humming and hawing. You go out and find some objects from foreign lands. Oh, and let me know if you need any help. It's hard to explain, but I got pretty good sense of these things. I can't give you an exact name or anything for her to talk to, but I can get you close. It's kind of like a geocache. I can give you an idea of their general location, but if you want to find those travelers, you'll need to hunt them down yourself. I've learned firsthand what others don't take too well if you run up to them and scream, "Where are you from?"
Like you did with me?
Yeah, like that. It was the point is, you can't just ask objects about their origins out of the gate. You gotta awaken them first. Don't worry too much about the details. Once you're close with someone, you'll learn more about them automatically. So, what do you say? You want some hints on where to find travelers, or do you feel like searching on your own?
Hint, please.
All right. Hint. Hint, hint, hint. Let's spin me around and see which object I get a sense for. Sometimes I feel like I go round in circles. You humans have these machines that let you walk forever and go nowhere. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
Thanks, I'll see what I can do.
Good luck. Don't get lost.
To the treadmill. We do need to awaken the treadmill and the fireplace and some other stuff.
Okay, Pogmaster, do you want to know one silly character?
Can I unlock him right now?
Yes.
Which one?
Go back to the globe.
Is it the shadow on the floor?
Yeah, have you done that one already?
Yeah, we already did him.
Okay.
XXX Shadow Lord 420 XXX exclamation point.
Have you done Existential Dread?
Existential Dread?
Yeah.
Not Nightmare. Existential Dread?
Yes.
No.
Okay, you have to... Okay, let me read this.
Nope.
Yeah, you can just read that, and I feel like it'll be complicated to read out.
All across the dining room window behind the stairs. Dining room window behind the stairs. Okay, so we just gotta sit here and do nothing.
Yeah, apparently so. The other website says that the stair at the yellow wall where the staircase is, like right here, just turn around. So if this doesn't work, we can try that.
I'm gonna go step away and get a drink of water. If nothing happens when I get back, then we'll turn around. Alright, I'm back with my water. Nothing has happened. We're gonna...
Okay, so it must be staring at the yellow wall.
Alright, let's start the timer. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh,
An
shit!
expanse of blinding white muscled skin fills your vision. It reminds you of that class field trip to the art museum, if not for the
There's a freaking jump scare.
Adonis's lower
Holy fuck, that... Oh my god, I need to sit down. I was standing, holy shit. Holy fuck, that actually scared me.
But as your eyes continue to travel up and take everything in, You note that the similarities to a classic marble statue come to an abrupt and screeching halt at this guy's face.
Oh, this is the guy voiced by
He almost
ProZD.
resembles a bleached bowling ball. His eyes are two dark and unreadable holes. His mouth nothing more than a thin line. He has no nose, no cheekbones, no ears. His shining white face is simply devoid of just about anything.
Sup, baby? That's a fantastic red shirt you've got. Glad it doesn't cover your sweet ass.
Excuse me?
Nah, I don't think I will.
Who do you think you are?
Yeesh. I gotta write a whole dissertation for it. You want some graphs and pie charts? Oh, how about some Venn diagrams? Will that help you figure it out?
Maybe? Can I see the pie charts?
I don't know. Can you?
Yes.
It's a good thing you're nice to look at, because you're definitely not much in the brains department. Here, I'll give you a hint about my true secret identity. I'm what you spend your entire life avoiding.
Reconnecting with my estranged parents?
Mommy and daddy issues, huh? Nice. I can work with that.
Dog,
But
what?
Not even remotely close. I'm your overwhelming sense of existential dread. But my homies call me Doug. Yo.
Yo.
This is not what I
My
expected.
content aware is going off. Doug is a bit of an abusive. You cool
Oh.
with that? Or you want to skip it?
Skip it.
No worries. Hey, Doug.
How would you like your relationship with Doug to resolve?
Friendship.
From his face, you can clearly see Doug's endless understanding. You are now friends.
Aw, friends forever.
Yay, now we're 10 in every field.
See ya out there on the next one.
Oh, I can't. I can't even, like, fire... I can't even, like, fire the beams there. What are you? What is this thing?
Isn't that
Probably a light.
calendar?
Hold on, wait. It's a light. Oh, no. We almost fell for the trap. Let's see. Who should we talk to
Maybe
next?
maybe the cooking book.
That'd just be literature again.
You think?
Yeah. Ooh, you know what? I know exactly who we can talk to.
Oh yeah, please.
Okay, buddy. Get comfy. It's story time. This is the story of the tiny octopus and the underwater Olympics. Her name was Ollie, and she was the tiniest octopus in the pod. Her family loved her, and she had plenty of friends, but there was always a niggling in her mind that they thought she was just too tiny. Cute little Ollie. Don't make her lift that big anemone. Oh, look at little Ollie. There's no way she can reach that big, tall kelp tree.
I bet Ollie has it in her to do great things.
You might just be right. But when the underwater Olympics came to her reef, she knew it was her most important and most joyful way to prove herself. Ollie just knew that if she could enter, and if she could win, they would all see how big and capable she really was. On the first day of the games, Ollie was there. She watched the opening parade with such excitement, she could barely breathe. Then the MC swam up to the podium to announce the events that would be taking place, and Ollie couldn't believe her eyes. The MC was none other than Click Clack Carruthers, the bombastic and amiable crab who ran the General Mercantile store back at her reef. This was surely a good sign. When she heard him announce the perfect event for her, she would know it. And she would talk to Click Clack, and he would help her. Ollie waited and waited. It seemed there were 1,000 events at the games, from sand racing to bubble ballet. But she finally heard it. The rock toss. Competitors chose rocks as big as they could find and heaved them over their heads in a dazzling display of strength. Whoever heaved the biggest rock the furthest would be declared the winner.
Go, Ollie, you can do this.
It's just perfect, thought Ollie. The perfect way to show my size and strength. And when I win, all my friends and family will cheer for me. She nodded her head decisively and spurted off to find Click-Clack. He wasn't hard to find. Just like at his store, Click-Clack had drawn a crowd with his booming voice, brightly colored claws, and humorous tales. Click-Clack, she called out, edging her tiny body through the crush of listeners gathered for his story. Click-Clack, it's me. It's Ollie. Ollie, you little flutterby, get your tentacles over here. She gave him a friendly hug. What are you doing here? Said Click-Clack. Click-Clack, she began. I need your help. I want to compete in the games. I want to enter the rock toss and show my friends and family that I am big and strong. Can you help me? Click-Clack considered seriously for a moment. Ollie, he began, this is a sincere undertaking. Now, the rock toss is very difficult. It is also dangerous. Even seasoned competitors can have trouble with it. Are you sure you want to enter that event? Ollie looked deep into his little dark eyes. Yes, Click-Clack snapped his claws together decisively. Well then, more than anything in the world. If that's the case, of course I'll help you. Let's get over there and get you registered. Oh, Click-Clack, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll make you proud. You'll see. I'm going to win. Ollie, I'm proud of you for knowing what you want. That's a feat in and of itself. And you can bet I'll be watching you when you compete. I'll be cheering no matter what. How you doing, buddy? Need a break?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Now, the next few days felt like a blur to Ollie. She told her friends and family all to come to the games, but she wouldn't tell them why. She trained in secret all day, every day. Most nights, she dreamt about finally hefting that great shell trophy. But there were some nights when the nagging thoughts came back. Could she do it? She was small. Maybe she was too small. These dreams, it was just a vague feeling of doubt, of question. She continued with her training, and the doubt slipped in the back of her mind. Almost before she knew it, the day came. She made her way to the competition grounds and took her assigned place next to her rock. It was much bigger even than she had imagined it would be, and for a moment, she was afraid. I'm afraid, she whispered quietly to herself. I'm afraid, but I am going to do this. I am going to lift this rock. The competitors around her shook their shells, their tentacles. The fish opened their gills wide, and the giant prawns flexed their powerful tails.
You got this, Ollie.
Nervously, Ollie scanned the faces of the crowd. There were her friends, her mother and father, and the joyfully bright shell of Click-Clack. He winked. Across the field from her, the biggest snail Ollie had ever seen was stretching his cable neck. Timo, the Australian trumpet, a legend, the winner of the rock toss for the last 4 games, the undefeated champion. Ollie began to giggle. She was standing in the same sand as Timo the trumpet. The starting song began to whistle through the water. 3, 2, 1. And a great deep note reverberated through the water. Ollie's focus became laser sharp. It was her training, and the rock. 1 tentacle underneath, 2 tentacles underneath, 6 tentacles levering behind her. 1 more tentacle underneath. She shifted her little body, wiggling her tentacles under the huge stone and pressing as hard as she could down into the shifting sand to leverage the great weight up over her head. She strained and gritted her beak. She drew on all those moments she had felt too small, and all those moments she knew she was big. She was strong, and she was just right. And up it went! She knew she was working, but that stone, that stone almost seemed to be floating above her. One more step, just a huge heaving toss, and she would have done it. When suddenly, across from the field came a sickening crack. Oof, and a loud, deep yell of pain. Ollie's focus jerked to the source of the sounds and found Teemo the trumpet pinned under his gigantic rock. Somehow, the projectile had slipped, cracking his shell and driving his body deep into the sand.
Oh no!
Click-Clack was rushing down from the stands, trying to bring order to the mass of creatures that had gathered to try to free Teemo from the crush. But they couldn't. The stone was bearing down on his shell and had buried its ends in the sand. Nobody could get a grip on it, and nobody but Teemo could have lifted a stone that heavy. He was trapped. Ollie could hear his pained yells becoming more frightened. Creatures bustled around him, speaking over each other and ineffectually pushing on the stone, and then she saw it. Between the edge of the stone and the edge of Teemo's shell was a gap, a tiny gap, so small no one else had even noticed it. If she could just get in there and create even a little bit of space for him, Teemo would be able to lift the stone for himself.
Can Ollie do it?
We'll see. In a flash, she had made up her mind. She let her hard-lifted rock slip from her grip and rushed across the field in a little purple blur. She darted around and through the crowd until she found the gap and inched her way into the dark recess. Teemo! Teemo, can you hear me? Teemo's eyes were frantic, his breathing fast and thready. Yes, he finally croaked. Yes, I can hear you. Who are you? How did you get in here? My name is Ollie. I came in through that little gap there. She pointed it out, and his eyes goggled. You got through that? He marveled. I thought I was alone. Well, you aren't. Not anymore. Now listen, we're going to get you out of here. I can't lift that whole stone, but I can lift a little bit. If I give you a little bit of space, can you do the rest? You can lift this at all? Teemo the Trumpet, the undefeated champion, stared at little Ollie in the dark water with shock on his face. Yes, I can. I had already lifted my rock for the competition. You were in the competition? Teemo said quietly. I didn't even see you. I'm sorry. Ollie smiled. It's okay. It happens all the time. But you can see me now, and we have work to do. Are you ready? Teemo took a deep breath and a swallow. Yes, Ollie. If you can lift a little bit, I can do the rest. And so together, the biggest creature and the smallest one began to push. Ollie lifting Teemo, and Teemo lifting the stone inch by inch, breath by breath. The massive rock began to shift until finally, plop! The big rock dislodged itself and fell heavily down into the sand beside them, off of Teemo's shell completely. The crowd began to cheer wildly. Teemo! He has done it again! He has rescued himself! Teemo breathed heavily and smiled. Thank you all, thank you. But it wasn't just me this time. From underneath Teimo's shadow swam Ollie. The crowd went silent, stared at her, confused. This little Ollie helped me. She saw a solution nobody else had and noticed. And she jumped into action. Ollie saved my life when I couldn't have saved it myself. Ollie is the hero today. Ollie felt herself turning blush pink, and she gazed out confidently at all the faces of her friends and family. The crowd began to part, and Click-Clack was soon standing in front of her. His face was a picture of joy and of pride. Folks, he began, not taking his eyes from Ollie. While there is no official winner to this contest, as it was interrupted, I propose that we award the Great Shell to our hero, Ollie. She is brave, and though she may be but small, she is mighty.
Yay, Ollie!
The ripple of approval and excitement ran through the crowd like a wave. Before long, they were clapping, and then they were cheering. And before Ollie knew it, she was sitting atop Teimo's shell, mindful of the crack the stone had made, and the great shell was wrapped securely in her tentacles. I did it, she thought. I won. It took her only a moment to realize that she had won not by being big, but by being exactly who she had been all along. That's it. What do you think?
That was a good story.
That's why I told it. Good night, buddy.
I think that is the perfect place to end it. So we've got 63 of the 100 dateable objects. Thank you everybody for joining us in Date Everything. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.